We'll find out, I guess, as we have a obligatory pause coming out. Hopefully he didn't accidentally leave the game again. That would be sad. But yeah, how do you see these lanes actually shaping up now?
I guess it's gonna be, well, they could go aggro, actually. Visage, what's the defensive? It would be Juggernaut, Witch Doctor, and then that's Queen of Pain who's disconnected. So it would be support Earthshaker. So it's gonna be Juggernaut, Witch Doctor, and Earthshaker.
Well, level one Witch Doctor and Earthshaker don't actually do all that much. I mean, the cask only 3 bounces. Earthshaker he throws on a fish and that's it. If that's not a good one, then well, GG, right? And Juggernaut also. I mean, he has to spin to keep himself alive and do a little bit of damage, but at level 1 it's not doing too much. And then compare that to Vengeful Spirit. Relatively strong here with its setup stun. Visage with the slow, able to get that extra, those extra couple of right clicks in. Could see that work.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. It's just Visage is so good in those situations, and what better core hero to have sending down there than the Vengeful Spirit, so that would be alright. And then you guys get the nice solo safe lane Beastmaster, gets him a lot more farm than he'd probably get in the off lane. And yeah, but of course the offlane Beastmaster, I think it is way better than it used to be. Like being able to stack this camp is gonna be pretty huge, so I'm down with whatever they want to go for. And well, we
unless the
won't know
camp
for
is being
sure.
blocked off, so
Yeah, oh jeez.
my pro's not going that way then.
Oh, my pro, wait. Is he? He was the Viper player, wasn't he? Yeah, he was mid last game. I mean, these guys just swap it up all the time.
Well, why not? Kind of good way to keep your enemies on their toes as well, to some degree. You can play these kind of heroes, or these different kind of roles essentially.
Jeez, what is this Earthshaker set? That is terrifying. Is that new? His face is scary.
Oh wow, yeah. I didn't mention it.
The little hero, the
Spikes
animated
everywhere.
portrait is freaking me out here, but we got a full smoke down bottom.
Maybe Earthshaker wants to be the Magnus with these horns. But yeah, smoked on bottom as he said there. We're gonna try and make something happen here. It's gonna be Lackle. It's not exactly the easiest target to go on though. As he runs right into them without getting spin off, and Raging Potato will show himself. Yeah, he's also on the Visage now, so interesting. So it's just I'm a little bit confused already here with this SEA Dota. I haven't casted that in a while, so let's take a quick look at the lineups before the action starts. Raging Potato, as I said, on the Visage. We got Jesse Vash playing the Disruptor. Cuckoo on that mid Viper. We've got Jules supporting this time around on Vengeful Spirit, but looks of it. And there's a fight actually going on already. The stun comes out, nice little fissure, but there's a cast bouncing between them as much as he can. But Mypro is the one taking a lot of the damage here. Lackers with the spin. Keeps on top of Raging Potato, and now this got nowhere to go. Disruptor though will be the first death played by I don't know.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it, but poor Visage, man, the lack of, what is it, it's, no, his armor is actually minus 0.03, so he has 10% magical resistance and negative physical resistance, so he got annihilated by that spin.
Bottom lane, it looks like they want to go on Jules as well. Do dish out a lot of damage at the very least, but this game not exactly starting the way Mineski wants it here, with that 500 rotation kind of turning around and landing them on their asses. Now they can't even feel safe, and they're just going strong. Still sticking to this aggressive fight lane though, and
well, one thing they do have going for them is that the Ryor did get started up top with level 2 when the Queen Pain was only level 1. She'll hit 2 now, but it just meant that he had a really early boar going and he was able to get a ton of her asset on top of her. So this lane's like really hard for him if he starts out even just a little bit behind. He needs to be like ahead the entire time, and he can't die. Like if there's a rotation for these supports, they need to call it out immediately, because if the Queen of Pain gets a kill on that Beastmaster, that lane becomes a living hell.
Speaking of kills, might see in some extra on the bottom lane. They want to go on Mypro with slows, one stun, gets out the fissure though, and the cast just bounces between everyone. They'll keep them away. They still want to fight here. Fine Mao, he's going for it. Dropping low as well, thanks to the Disruptor. They actually take out from that, and the right click. Potato will give his own light though. Mypro gets another fissure off onto Jesse Vash, but Huckle's unable to continue to chase. It does not have boots. Watch with face boots already. 2 minutes in, not a 3 and 1. mostly in this bottom lane. So is this the point where we say, alright, we lost this aggro try, just try to switch up the lanes?
I just don't even know, honestly. I think so. What can you really do though? Like, you're not going to get a kill on the Queen of Pain. You're probably not going to kill on the Magnus. I think this is your only option. You kind of just have to stay down here. I don't know if you can.
I'll never see this coming.
Can this pull? This pull does work, right? You can get this pull going.
Yeah.
That might be their best bet. Trying to get something like that happen, but it looks like Jab's having some connection issues.
Okay, so maybe a little bit of time to actually introduce the full lineup of Signature.Trust. We've got Laka that's already doing quite well on the Juggernaut down here, Witch Doctor helping him out with the massive bounces from Fire Mao. In the lane we've got AABBAA, that's his name, on the Magnus.
Piece
Top lane,
of
of
cake.
course. Top lane of course Jab, also a lot of B's and A's in his name, playing the Queen of Pain. And we're missing Micro, of course, on the Earthshaker. Now this news though, on this Disruptor, they do see, and that's a Sentry Ward, they do get the cask off, they have the fall of damage well, at least they get the block off, and wait for Bash to go, but are still outside of the Sentry range. Now, actually the kinetic field will keep Lacos in there. That's a follow, Jules doesn't have any mana to play with now. Well, I guess he has Mango, but didn't have the cooldowns.
Yeah, it just seems like it's so hard for them to get a kill.
Yeah, because it's not that they had. I mean, we talked about level 1 casts. It's gonna be level 2 casts pretty damn soon with Jab. Wow,
Oh, look at it
on top.
go!
Yeah, it's gonna be level task soon. Oh god, Vision Container blocked up with a Vision once again. He'll just fall. Stun onto Laka is now taking quite a bit of damage, but now turn around, maybe? Maybe not.
Oh,
My bro.
so
They're all talking
close.
so low. One more right click would do the trick, but it just can't get a range. And he feels to go back in. Might actually be the death of Laka. See, Jules has a Mango if he wants it. Could have actually thrown another stun. There it is now. Decides to use it on Fire Mao. That'll be the easier kill. Now slowed on Laka's minus armor. Soul Assumption not quite enough.
This is the weirdest game.
Just getting weirder and weirder from game to game today. It started off fairly okay in the first series. Then we have the last game, like both teams overextending every single time, and then a little bit weird this game too. Laka is now, after having such a good start, he's being spotted out here, but TP's come out to keep Jules away. Doesn't look like they can actually catch him though. Alright, let's talk about middle lane, because that's an easy matchup to analyze, I suppose. It should be going the way it is going the way it should, right?
Yeah, but at least AABBAA, he actually had a pretty decent start. He was leading in terms of net worth for a while. Just managed to keep his gold up and going, so he'll still be able to spam the waves. It's a little bit riskier with the supports coming in, but he shouldn't die here. Actually, he might be able to get a kill here with the Earthshaker.
Agent Potato, he did commit on this rotation, and another one of these things would just say,
What did you expect?
Why? It's like, what do you even say to that?
I can understand
guess
like
initially,
thinking he had the rotation, but he was pretty low.
No.
I mean, they started with the Viper Strike from Cuckoo, and I guess there would be a decent amount of damage to field up the Soul Assumption. Maybe they could have gotten a kill there, but Viper said, alright, now I'm not going to commit any further. AABBAA, you already have the skewer out. That's the point where you should have said, alright, let's go somewhere else, but still win for it. There's a cast now on the Viper, maybe that got a kind of commitment. Yeah, they will be able to bring it down. Melting top of as well. Stay charges, will they land a little bit? Is he actually surviving? No way.
Oh, he misses.
No, okay. Take that. Well, Magnus though took quite a bit of damage in the process at least.
Yeah, and he, well, the Arcanes, he's heading towards his Blink Dagger. He has no points in the Empower yet, but he also hasn't had to run into his Juggernaut, so we'll see if he keeps it just out there, looking for something down bottom. But the Fisher actually blocks off Lakel's, so just back themselves away. They don't really need, like, the points in Empower yet, but a lot of Magnuses will seem to just leave it at level 2 Skewer, and with the new changes, it still seems fine, so.
We'll find it soon. He still has a point to put in the shockwave, the little previous next thing to go. There's a haste rune now. Kuka might actually be in trouble. There's a little bit of lockdown. There's RP committed as well. Let us go back. Quite a tower into Jab is here. And it's time to claim yet another kill. Buy him out. We'll end up dying though to damage over
Dire's
time.
middle tower is under attack.
Viper does not get the XP from that at the very least. But it is a trade nonetheless. Oh, bottom lane Juggernaut. No, he managed to spin his way out. Vipro. Also not quite the chasing potential as the glimpse. It's already been committed.
Yeah, he spawned out of the glimpse.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's what it was, so. Survival.
Yep.
Gotta love that as a Juggernaut. Not many heroes that can do that up against the Disruptor, so understandable why they went with that pick. And how's this Beastmaster doing? He's getting the Necro. It's actually gonna be really early.
Gonna fight again. There's Jules. He should be going down. He has stun throws out, but he gets stunned by the cast. A couple right clicks should do the trick here though. Actually, yeah, he has Melting on top of him, so no way out from him. In any case. Yeah. Who do you think actually is favored now going into the mid game with the way this game's going? I mean, Signature.Trust, they're getting more kills, but Mineski is still topping the CS shots.
Overall, it's basically even on net worth. It's like a 400 difference. So, the fact that it is still even probably favors Signature.Trust, just because they have better late game, I would say. Simply because they don't have as much of like a fall off on some of their heroes, like the supports and everything. Witch Doctor, maybe Witch Doctor falls off a little bit, but Juggernaut, Battle Fury doesn't really fall off all too much.
To go Battle Fury though, I mean he does finish off the face boots obviously, but with the empowered, you still want to go Battlefield to just double up on the cleave, or do you just say, alright, let's go for Signature instead, so we can fight into the mid game and carry momentum that way?
I'm a big fan of just sticking with the Battlefield build. It adds a lot of the regen that you still want, you know, from the Perseverance component and everything.
Yep.
Helps keep up like healing wards and stuff like that as you're roaming around with your team. But certainly, if they're actually going to look to group up and actively communicate and make sure that you are stacking the Empower as much as possible, then yeah, I can definitely go with going with just like S and Y, and looks like he's going to get the ring for now.
Right.
But I think realistically, there's certainly something to say about just making sure you have the Battlefield. And actually, he's also gone for the third point of the Skewer, so it might be a while before you're seeing a lot of those points of Empower come out.
Right. Though now starting to stack up the Ancients too, so it will probably be a little while until Signature.Trust really wants to start committing to bring down some of these towers. By just 5 men pushing on the back of the threat from Blink RP. Speaking of Blink, that Magnus is getting closer to that as well, but 500 gold off.
Yeah.
Also
Well, for the side of Mineski, like, they're about to have this mech done for Cuckoo, and that's when they can start to look to group up, because, you know, we've seen what they want to do with the Vengeful Spirit, and they're just going to look to kind of have the same idea again. There is at least one point in the Gravekeeper's Cloak now for Raging Potato, so maybe he won't blow up immediately. There's going to be the Necro book very soon. Basically about to come out here. In fact, it's done. So it's on its way on the courier, and now it's go time. Ground Boots Necro, let's go. Get the mech going. Let's have a party in one of our lanes, take a tower, start stacking up that gold, and try and beat the clock here on the Juggernaut and the Magnus.
With the roll, you have that strong knockdown available to allow you to take these kind of fights, and yeah, with the minus armor from Venge. Fighting down.
Nice skewer, it was really close.
Middle lane micro, yeah, he should actually just be able to keep the glimpse already used, so it's a play there. Couple of exchanges. Nothing will come of either of them for the time being, but yeah, we see Mineski now be the first to start putting on the pressure. Top lane, of course, already being pushed in by Ryor. As Jab has kind of rotated around a lot. So, as the Blink Dagger now at the same time as Necrobook comes out.
I like the he's not going for like the max all that time. I think he just starts stacking their beast. He has the Omni still, but I don't think they'll need it.
Easy kill, still a Vengeful Spirit, not exactly the best killing potential until you're really far ahead. Actually, not up against the Juggernaut to spinning into the Queen of Pain, who has that extra burst. Didn't have to use their ultimates either, so still in a good spot to keep fighting. This is what Mineski has to be really careful about. I mean, sure, you have the mechanism now, you have that 5-man push potential, but it's not gonna do much good to you if you don't actually 5-man push, right?
Yeah, I do like this little bit of a split push they got going on here now though. You got 2 heroes top, you got 2 in the middle, you got a dead Vengeful Spirit, but she's not too important.
Yeah, I guess it's also a way to try and deal with a Magnus RP, right? If you group up as 5, it's always a chance that you're slipping up for a little bit when it comes to your positioning and you get caught with a 2-3 man RP and skew it. He was in this, how can you miss
Dire's
that?
bottom tower is
But he
under
went for the
attack.
blink play. Well, it's kind of good that he didn't go into the mid lane because he would have been spotted by that sentry and probably roared and probably killed. So probably worked out in his favor that he actually missed it.
Yeah. There's another tower push coming out. Timidly here with Cuckoo in front. Not the easiest target to go on with Max Corrosa's cannon as well as the mechanism, but Signature.Trust, they wanna oh, look at this. Look at the birds actually. The familiars.
Radiant's middle tower has
Trying to
fallen.
keep on the Magnus. And there's a row actually on Jab to initiate the fight. Maybe not. They just think better of it. Gas comes out. Blink from Jab. Will almost miss the Sonic Wave. He only gets it off the Cuckoo. Not doing too much damage now to turn around. Needs to have Blink, but it's not going to be on cooldown. Triple Harpino in the back. On top of Juggernaut spin. Skewer back into the Echo Slam. Amazing play here to salvage this fight from BBAA. We're still trying to go strong, save the potato, but they want space and whatnot to try and trade it out perfectly. Still lose the Juggernaut. Thanks to Soul Assumption, and they might actually lose my bro. Oh, Visage, what a hero. If he stacks up with Soul Assumption again, might actually kill BBAA, but that was not to be. It's a 4 for 5 trade at the end of the day. Starting off pretty nicely from Mineski there. I mean, you have to remember the only reason that they lost so many heroes was a perfect blink RP on 3 heroes into the skewer back into the Echo Slam. It was a better place you'd have seen today.
Yeah, really good team synergy there. Good communication, and yeah, it's nice. It's like Techie's Magnus or something there. Bring them right back in there onto that Echo Slam. So I can dig that. 900 gold. Head over to the Magnus. He can go for the Force Staff. That's gonna be looks like that'll be his next big item. Definitely the most common, but as well the Earthshake. He got quite a bit of gold. He's just gonna head up to his own Blick Dagger, and that's what this thing is really scary
Radiant's
for this push heavy
bottom
lineup.
tower is under attack.
So they gotta be fast, and they're gonna try bot.
Also holding onto these
Radiant's
iron branches,
bottom
so
tower
maybe
has
looking out
fallen.
for some cool tree plays. Why not? But hey,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm just gonna pretend that he's gonna do it like 3 more times. I'm sure he'll just buy a bunch. Alright, well here's the Roshan. This is the next big target for them, so they're onto it. A couple towers knocked down. And what vision do they have? Wow, like none at all. This is really risky. They do ping it out by the Magnus.
the raided side does
has
have
fallen to the
a decent
down.
amount of vision with the wards up and running, but unable to get there in time to actually stop it. So yeah, now they're grouping up, looking for a target that might be the bottom lane here. It's Queen of Pain. Why is the big gun out right now? So yeah, with that Roshan in the pocket, with that extra medallion on the Visage to amplify the physical damage. Speaking of Visage though, he's out in no man's land right now. He will be caught. That's the only stash. Easy kill.
On the right side, they have a Necro 3. It's kind of insane at 15 minutes.
It is.
Radiant's
That was a safe lane Beastmaster with not getting too much pressure from the Queen of Pain as she was rotating around early, but still. Straight up Necro 3 it is quite effective on the hero. The extra attack speed that you get from the aura if you're fighting together.
Dire's top tower is
They will
under
claim it tier
attack.
2. Signature.Trust unwilling to fight there, and instead trying to trade for tier 1 top, but even that's not actually a viable option. It's only my pro up top here now. They're being forced to TP back to defend the high ground. 15 minutes into the game, Mineski once again showing that they want to close out this game as quickly as possible. The Fisher though wants the Cuckoo. Still have the Blink RP available, so that's something that you always have to be wary of, and the Familiar's just being a little bit annoying. Cannot be resummoned though, so if they lose them, they're gonna lose them for good.
I like that they back here. Like, they've already got the Venge going top, they've got the Visage mid, hasn't been here. As nice as Familiar as are, Soul Assumption is a pretty humongous part of how much damage you want to throw out on this hero, plus the potential for a resummon mid-fight to get even more stuns off and more damage. So I wouldn't want to be trying to commit anything to Rax without all 5 of my heroes there, especially the Visage. And
Absolutely.
Jewels. Looks like they won't hit each other.
So we can take a look at the grass and see that Mineski is actually in favor, as you would expect, with that Roshan under their belt and that pressure that they've been able to put on the map as a direct result. Signature.Trust, they still have a lineup that can still win teamfights quite handily with the Magnus and the Earthshaker. On top of the Death Ward, which can also do quite a bit of damage
Dire's top tower
if you get it
is
off at the
under
right
attack.
time. And the Juggernaut, who isn't farming exceptionally well,
Dire's structures are
but
fortified.
is strong enough together with the Empower to actually do the damage that they need at this point.
Yeah, and how much does he have now? He's just about there to that Battle Fury. About 1,000 more to
Dire's
go.
top tower is under
So
attack.
he'll quickly try and scoop that up here in the jungle.
Until they have that, Signature.Trust playing a little bit defensive, trying to wait out the Aegis, not willing to commit to a fight that they know they're at a disadvantage in. At the same time though, my pro, he managed to finish off his own Blink Dagger without dying in between, so hey. Get more tools available to take these kind of fights whenever they want to, but it looks like they might just give up this tier 2 on top as well.
Yeah, it was just,
Radiant's top
I don't know, it
tower
looks so
is
good.
under attack.
After Signature.Trust won that fight, but in the end, this lineup is still like really janky. They're running into you, but the Blink Echo Slam is going to be the big one. It's only going to be level 1, but he does have the 2 points into the Earth Shock. Generally,
Radiant's
hoping
top
for a little
tower
bit more,
has
but he'll
fallen.
take it.
Dire's bottom tower is
Let
under
the tower
attack.
go. There's a smoke out now. They want to defend this tier 2 mid, maybe they want to get the jump on someone, but yeah, sitting on the high ground, it's only Kuko in front, not the target that you want to go on. Can't quite burst
Radiant's
him down
top
as
tower
easily.
is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's quite tricky position for Trust to be in, because if they
Radiant's
now
middle tower
lose a
is
fight,
under
then they lose
attack.
1 or maybe 2 towers.
It's a lot of pressure when you're something like the Magnus here. Looking for this big RP, and they just don't have the best vision controls. Like you can see the Necrothe's being used
Oh,
with the
there it
RP,
is!
though.
RP! Only on one! Only on Rivalry! Is that gonna be enough? Beastmaster will be swapped out even. And there's a Death Ward here though, doing quite a bit of work, but it's gonna be Jab, first one falling, and the Witch Doctor a little bit too far right with that the Shockwave. Oh, so there's the Aquafem! Oh, absolutely everyone! The Obsession comes in, does a bit of damage here before bouncing through creep, so that's Kuko already coming back. Jab though, cleaning up house in the back lines, forcing to drop the back after getting another double kill for himself. And that's all of a sudden only the Viper here. Jab though, force the Blink away. As that Viper is still hitting quite strongly, and there's no solid wave available to burst him down, but there's once again a beautiful Echo Slam to salvage the fight here after the RP, not quite on the mark.
Yeah, just he had to go for it. Just no vision, can't really tell what's up there, and only gets the Beastmaster. Probably one of the prime targets they do want to get. I'm not sure if you got a vision or a fight recap. Mine didn't show up, but love to know how much damage that was. Oh, there it is.
Man, no,
Did it.
is that the right one? Yeah, seems to be. That's 2k damage.
That is
1800
nuts.
on Viper actually, with him coming back from the dead. And
It was such a massive Echo Slam too. It's like one of the biggest
It
ones you'll
was.
see. That was only level 1. I just can't even imagine if that was level 11. That's when it really starts to start stacking up here with all the aftershocks. But I don't know. It's gonna be enough. They're leading in kills. They're just down by you know 8. What is it now? 4,000 experience and or rather 4,000 gold. They're actually up in experience.
And if you really think about it, it's Viper who has the most net worth, who's gonna be your main core here in this mid game. As Vengeance not quite there yet, and there's also the Beastmaster is a lot of utility, but can't really add too much to the Beastmaster. And the Viper, at the end of the day, he can still only hit one target at a time.
Oh,
So
my pro's in
it-
trouble.
Dire's
he's
top
dead.
tower has fallen.
Oh, there, yeah, okay.
Hold you down.
So, as far as lineups go, this is an okay lineup to be slightly behind against, I suppose, with what Signature.Trust had. So, yeah, now if
Oh, yeah,
Mineski,
certainly.
though, if Mineski's captain right now,
Dire's top
how
tower
do you continue
is
to play
under
the game?
attack.
Do you
Mineski
keep trying to
is-
go for Roshan and push, or just try and split push it out and just try to extend your lead as much as you can?
You certainly got to start pushing it in. Like your lineup's not designed to go another 15 minutes, so they want to make sure they have the proper Roche timings up. They want to be farming their next set of items. So you want to be talking to each other. Like you need to talk. Like, all right, what kind of like cost-effective ores can we get so that we're going to be able to go high ground in the next in 6 minutes from now, or whenever Roshan's going to respawn. You know, like there's drums on a disruptor. Like this is an example of that right now. Like how often do you see drums on a disruptor? just like, all right, I will buy the drums, and now your Beastmaster might say, I will buy Blinker, I will buy Mech if they didn't have one already for the Viper there, so he gets the Blink. So now the Viper's gonna get Sanj, and what's Avenge gonna buy? Like a Solar Crest or something? Looks like she's gonna finish off an S and Y. So they're just getting items that they're gonna have for the fight.
They do have the Visage also, might be building into their Vlads actually with the Incubus now. So that will be yet another example of that. Already has the medallion.
Yeah, it's just like they have an idea that they want to achieve. They nailed it last game, like they did get it even though there were a few missteps there, so just hoping they can achieve it again.
We'll soon find out when they decide to push again. But at the same time, Signature.Trust, they're starting to get their items up as well. That's the Aghanim Scepter being down on the Queen of Pain. AA of course has the Blink, has the 4-star, so he can that kind of controlling in a team fight. Doctor, kind of lower levels, of course. That's kind of annoying. Same for the Earthshaker. You said it before. You kind of want to have that level 11 as soon as possible to continue to take these fights. But yeah, Juggernaut, he went for the Battle Fury. As we talked about, and he had it finished 2k gold plus more in his bank now too. So he can go for Sergeant Asher of his own maybe? Oh, what are you looking for here now?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
SOY's okay. He might go for the Blink Dagger for like a better split push kind of a build if he's gonna be like out alone on his own a lot of the time. We've seen that a couple times, but Manta, it's not. It is pretty good for the Soul Assumption and for the Viper Strike. So
tower is under attack.
I wouldn't mind seeing him go back for that.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
That's an option. Yeah, he picks up the Yasha, so
Dire's top
either
tower
that or the
is under
Sanjin
attack.
Yasha will be the play for him.
Yeah, that's probably the most common one these days, I think.
Just gives you a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of tankiness, a little bit of chasing potential, a little bit of farming potential, and now the smoke gap is 5. Roshan have an inkling that he might be back up soon. Not quite the case. At the very least, they will maybe run into Mineski's 5 heroes, and it's all or nothing. Check the Roche bit.
Oh, this is scary.
There's smoke breaking on the Faimao. Mineski know what's up. Do they really want to fight into this though? They kind of need to bring down the Earthshaker, they need to bring down the Magnus at the same time. That's just really hard to do. All we really have is the Blink initiation from the Beastmaster, so with the single target stun. Kind of have to hope for Disruptor to get in and get a good Static Storm off.
Yeah, well, if they're gonna have any chance at it, it's definitely next time the Beastmaster on your team, it's gonna be getting the vision there from the Hawk, so certainly help them out with any sort of. All right, nice play. They don't attack the smoked up illusion, or rather the illusion. Well, they're smoked, I should say. All right, here we go. Skewer, not gonna.
Oh, they're still gonna fight. Looks like maybe not. Oh, here on the Lackers and spinning out Echo's Land. Here on 2, 3 heroes. There's an RP. Gets in 2 more. Queen of Pain with all the AoE in the world, and the F4 took so much work. 2, 3 for 2 trades so far. As the Earthshaker also gets brought down. Climb out now with another Soul Assumption, making the 3 for 3 Lackers and trying to get on top of someone, but Jules controlling him up. No spin to help him. It's a triple kill for Jules of all people. Yeah, looking for more. It's a minus armor to AA, and out of. Oh, he gets a Blink Dagger out just in time. He will survive, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Doctor
attack.
ended up bringing down the Visage still, thanks to the curse I will leave the Melon deck. That's a 4 for 4 trade, man. What the hell, man?
Radiant's bottom tower
Svenge,
is
man,
under
she is
attack.
just destroying it. She hit so hard.
Yeah.
She did over half the damage of her entire team that fight. Like, no one else even did anything. I don't even understand how the entire Radiant side died, to be honest with you. Because that Echo Slam was insane.
Yeah, the Echo Slam follow up with the RP on 3 or 2 heroes. And that kind of lockdown area right there at the ramp. Kind of expect the fight to go swooning from then with the Juggernaut being able to get on the target.
They even stacked the Sonic Wave on top too. It just seemed like it was gonna be so good.
Roshan has fallen to the
Jules not quite caught in that, and also the Visage. So Soul Assumption after Soul Assumption brought them also quite low for Jules to be able to clean up. They just didn't think that they didn't put any emphasis on the Vengeful Spirit in particular, and at this point, she's had a lot of time to farm up. 4, 4, and 2 now, so maybe not the best skill score, but sitting on top of that worth chart, especially after this particular team fight, going into a BKB next.
Well, that's certainly going to help her in terms of trying to stay alive and keep the damage out, and maybe be a little bit more like tanky for the team, like get in front of her allies, try and take some of the heat off of them. And what did has he committed anything yet here on the Juggernaut? Not quite.
Yet,
Still
no.
thinking about it. So, his Hezbollah Orc Club, is he probably considering his buyback options? And if we take a look there, it looks like they do have buyback on the Juggernaut and the Queen of Pain, which is pretty important considering if going the Aghanim Scepter build, if you don't get off your Sonic Wave, like you're just in a ton of trouble because you've committed all your gold to making sure it's a good spell. So certainly when you go that kind of build, you want your buyback. And Shadowblade Magnus, though.
It's interesting. I don't know, maybe it's one of these kind of items that you go for that maybe enables you to make the play that you need to actually get back ahead in this game.
Yeah,
it's kind
nice
of a
to
low
have the
probability
extra
kind of
attack
play.
speed, too.
Smoke up in the back, immediately break the smoke and Kuko and Jules down. We'll be in the front lines here trying to bring down a Steel 3 that had jumped away at a little bit earlier already. And that's a glimpse back onto Micro actually inside the Static Storm. The Glimmer Cape will keep him safe for the time being. Though also the RP in the back, the roll will come up and Skewer already there. And now there's the Omni Snatch. Good amount of damage here, Kuku. First one to fall, but it's only the Aegis. And now the tower will fall. Mineski, they want some vengeance here. Kuku comes back. And I'm turning around. Oh, there's some flying rats here trying to give them space and actually did quite a bit of damage to Jab, wasn't to get out, so they would just resume hitting the racks. Not really losing any heroes on either side, apart from that Aegis.
Radiant's bottom
RP has been used though. Really needs the Earthshaker with another good Echo Slam. It's quite hard to not grouping up like that. The racks will fall first. Hyper is definitely looking for it. Can he find it with these familiars just working away at him? So Kugu is still in the front lines. Hard target to bring down with the Sanji Yasha back. Now they're gonna try and go. Nice swap though. But that also brings the cat back out. So Yasha Kugu and that opens up an opportunity here. Kugu skewered back in. Not good enough. There's no Sonic Wave here. Jab cleans it up with the blink in. Skewer Pain gets caught though. And brought down. Might have to buy back here. They want to continue to fight. Witchback still standing, but not for long as Familiars actually clean it up.
My pro had such a good Echo Slam, but the last moment the Wave Tear hit him as he was about to blink the Echo Slam, nothing, just in the dirt in the back.
Oh no, didn't even see that. This is kind of the most annoying part of the Blink Dagger. Especially on a hero like Earthshaker.
I do have to say, the Shadowblade certainly showed up in that fight for the Radiant side there because they know that the Hawk is watching them, obviously. We talked about that over by the Rashante, but because there's no gem yet out or anything like that, they don't have any detection inside the Dire. He just kind of waltzes his way around on the side there, ends up walking right in behind them, noticing they have absolutely nothing for a really good RP to bring them into the base. And without that, I mean, that fight it gets exponentially harder. Now my pro might be in trouble here. He's probably dead.
There's Mills back. Glimmer Cape will keep him alive for the time being, but it's still being roared up. They really want to. Oh, LRP on 3 heroes. Where's the follow? There's it! Jab! Flying out with the Mallow tick and the Death Ward as well. Yes, the Queen of Pain ultimate, but now Kuku wants to get some revenge. He will get it. Just right clicking that down. Fire out. Next one on the list. Yeah. It's also Necro Creeps doing quite some work from the deceased Beastmaster. There's the Omni Slash coming out, but now actually getting the last couple of swipes onto Kuku, but now, hey, Jules says hello. Right click down Lock Kills, and they will get the Viper, but at what cost?
And once again, it is just AABBAA and Jules alive after a big team fight.
Jules definitely in a better position to... Yeah, he gets out. The much better position to continue to push here than 10 Magnuses to defend it all alone.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, I gotta say, like, if there's any chance you have winning a game, it's always AoE. It's always big magic AoE, especially RP. And we just saw it right there for like that instant triple kill. But even when they're stacking all their spells together, it just seems like they don't have the. I don't know if it's a lack of coordination or if it's just a lack of farm, and overall just because they're so far behind in terms of the net worth. It's only 6,000, so I don't feel like it's that.
Yeah, it's...
They just can't seem to close out kills, you know? Like, and it costs them a lot trying to chase down those scraps every fight.
The problem that they have right now is kind of the flip side of this kind of big AoE strat centered around your ultimates. Those ultimates are spent, then what else do you really have to play with? Right? I mean, we obviously saw the Echo Slam as well as a little bit earlier, as well as that RP. On top of that, Sonic Wave. But after that, what's the fallout? They had nothing left to deal with the Viper. They couldn't control him, they couldn't kite him. He's just right-clicking them down. And so it's kind of almost at a point where we have to get... where it's not even enough to get 3, if it's not the right 3 heroes. Yeah, Mineski, they are looking to keep that momentum up. Only 5k gold ahead, as I said, and even still behind in terms of experience. But they still definitely feel ahead going for the top lane push. We do have actually a Talisman of Evasion on the Vengeful Spirit, so potentially a Butterfly coming out. On top of that Solar Crest evasion that they have. Might be actually going for a Halberd. What do you think about that?
Oh, there's the RP. Well, I was wondering when this was gonna go.
Our 2 heroes there use everything. Quite everything. Still have the Earthshaker ultimate, but now there's Static Storm against Hyper and Jab that will just right-click him down once again. Bio will still end up falling to Luckily, but what cost? Oh, the Echo Slam. Will claim the Vengeful Spirit, but he trades his own life for 3 for 3 in the end. Very good for Signature.Trust here, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there with the Omni-Slash Mantis for the Kells, and looks like he's gonna grab up that Butterfly's mission there. But the Halberd, pretty good, obviously. Nothing that Juggernaut can really do about it if he gets Halberded up like mid-engagement or something like that. It's definitely gonna like kill his damage output, because what else are you gonna do? Like, if he's already Omni-Slash, he can like spin, and that's it. So, there's his Butterfly now. And, I don't know, do we have, with the Glimmer Cape, we saw these a couple times already there from the Witch Doctor. It doesn't look like he'll be anywhere near that Aghanim Scepter soon. Just the Blink the Veil from the Earthshaker, they take another fight outside the base, so trying to decrease their risk in case they lose it, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, they're still holding on to buybacks on co-heroes, right? That's the important part of defending the high ground right now. They can't really afford to lose yet another lane. But they do have the Juggernaut who can, I guess, steal the creep bait, but just taking so much more economy away from you if you have 2 lanes and just get half money off. I think Roshan can spawn in 35 seconds. Mineski already staking their claim around this general area.
Jab also hasn't committed anything else. I don't know if he's thinking just going BKB. It seems Orchid kind of a little bit late for that. Oh well, actually he's committed something. And is there going to be a Scythe plan then? Because he's got the ultimate orb, so
seems like it. Now the big guy is going to be back up in a moment's time. Kuba actually teleporting back out, so he of course knows.
Oh, they need to kill
us
us before. Nice. They won't know.
I don't think they can figure though. What the hell? RP, Skewer, on into Ryo, or they will burst them down immediately. But now instead of still an opening from Mineski, we'll find out as Laka is actually going in deep but gets caught with the Static Storm. Can't spin out, but will get saved for the time being. The Glimmer Cave force stuff out, and there's all-out retreat being called. Just trying to get the hell out of there, and this time it looks like they might be able to do it, but hey, no. Up against the Disruptor, you can't just get the hell out of there. Oh wow! That show. They will bring him down again. There's dieback on the Beastmaster actually. At least making them work for it, making them pay for it too.
Even with the dieback though, his respawn is still shorter than that of the Juggernaut, so no real play to be made here. Level 20 now for the Kells.
Still have the Avenge, still have the Soul Crest, so that should be a quick Roshan. Despite everything that's happened, Signature.Trust unable to keep going, but they use the Echo Slam, they use the RP.
Do they not take
Still
him? Oh my god, they don't too.
The hell? He's what? Maybe that's a little bit tilt, a little bit desperate play. Magnus there trying to snag it with the Shadow Blade. Now Mypro being caught out with the glimpse.
Crumbling.
Yeah. Just what it feels like.
Well, there's no buyback on your Earthshaker. I suppose he didn't have Echo Slam anyway, so what's the point?
That resigned already.
Yeah,
that's so bad.
The enemy once more.
Well, there's a buyback on the Magnus, force out a little bit early as well. Juggernaut will be back in a couple of seconds time, but this tier 3 is now the main target from Mineski.
Again, it's all in the fact that it's Magnus. It's really the only option. He needs a big RP, he needs it into a skewer, and he needs to get him right over to Locales. And a big Omni Slash with basically 0 creep. So here's the swap now.
Swap, but immediately
Radiant's middle tower is under
the
attack.
blink back.
Radiant's
With that
middle
pass
tower
play, there's
is falling.
2 men RPD. Unfortunately, that's enough, but they do get the damage off 3. There's the static storm to try and counteract a little bit. Jules got the BKB off, so he's still fine. They lose the Beastmaster again. This gonna be punching back here, but they need to have more. Cuckoo now. So Lackel's being glimpsed back, so he can have that extra space. They just right click down. Even if he dies now, he has the Aegis. They're fine with that. Matrix down already. Jules just staying in the back, just waiting for an opportunity to get the right in. Cuckoo more than tank enough to hold off for a little while, but otherwise actually even to die, he looks like.
Oh my
Still
god.
gets a kill with Shocker though, so hey.
So tanky.
Oh my god. That's a big streak going over, I guess, towards the Queen of Pain, so... Or more money towards the Scythe, I suppose.
And in the end, they do end up earning more cash. They only lose the Ranger Axe. Not a really big deal at this point, especially when you have Battle Fury and Powered Juggernaut. I'm feeling okay about this, and it will be the refresher here for AABBAA. That'll be his next big item, unless he wants like a Lincoln Sphere or something, which it wouldn't be that bad, honestly. Actually, it's not even that bad of a Lotus Orb game, but refresher is like, let's win the game, because I'm a Magnus, so.
We see the impact that his RPs have had so far. If you have 2 of those, it's just it can be a second chance. It can also just amplify the effect of the first RP to a high heavens if you manage to get start off with a good one in the first place. So it's just more time for the Juggernaut to just cleave down everyone. That's all they really need. A lot of teamfight control. Try and get them before the BKBs can come out, and just right click them down at this point. Juggernaut's not doing so bad. In fact, he's the top of the network chart, so hey. Go for the MKB now, that will help them up against all that evasion that Mineski is starting to stack up.
Yeah, and do they have anything to do with his, though, on the Viper? I assume that he'll probably be getting his Demon Edge now. Yeah, he just has the surplus for it. Oh, he's not. He's gonna go for the AC instead.
Okay.
That's a little interesting.
So confident that they will. Oh god, jab. It's a gem down. It's no buyback as he finished off the Scythe just a second ago. Try to go for kill by the looks of it, maybe. This is a cooldown, but.
Oh
It's
wow,
a big
he
opportunity from Mineski actually.
Yeah, I didn't know he bought the site there. That's really strange. I feel like you really need buyback when you have, like, I mean, we talked about it, but if you have Aghanim Scepter, you need buyback. Because Sonic Wave is your hero right now.
The results, can they actually defend the Minirex? Still have the teamfight controlling ultimates, they still have the Juggernaut. But without the Queen of Pain, you're lacking the big burst component.
Well, now it's Earthshaker's turn to do that roll. He should be smoked up back there. I wonder if he is. Let's see, he's got one. They're ready to get set up here. They should smoke up the Magnus and the Earthshaker. But the birds are nearby now, so they're gonna spot this out if they do go for it.
2 sets of Rex are down. We've got Jesse coming in the back to spot any sort of smokes, but they have to go now. They're just losing their Rex. It's a melee one going down to the fighting Rash, and it's Cuckoo being gone. I think we just turn it around. The Omni Slash comes out. Not really doing too much worthy of the mission. Now Lackel's trying to stay alive, trying to spin. Now Active Slam works absolutely on absolutely everyone. AABBAA unable to even get his ultimate off. He doesn't have buyback. It's a man of force right there. Guess Cuckoo is about to die without an Aegis, but the damage has already been done. Up is there with his ultimate, doing him that much, bringing him down. Is he still alive? GG will play his fall.
Alright, well, they make it happen again with the lineup.
2-0 victory in this 2-game series here for Mineski. It was an interesting game to say the least. I didn't know what was going on half the time. Modpacks, thank you very much for keeping my head straight there a little bit.